and all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
After Hours Radio and Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. In the Dirty Chai studio with me this evening, I've got Kordell. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Happy to have you here with us on a Sunday night.
Glad to be here.
My CD fell. There it is. Got to make sure everything is right.
There you go.
It was fine, and of course this is how we're going to start the show.
Duh.
It was just fine, but I put it over your microphone. So when I went to unmute you, I had to bump the CD.
That makes sense.
And then it fell over. The CD, by the way, for the people that might be listening on DirtyChaiRadio.com that can't see, is a Farewell Milwaukee CD. Great band. You should check them out. Will we play them on the show? Stick around and find out. Stick around and find out. That's really close to another saying, isn't it, Kordell?
Probably.
Yeah. So, Kordell, would you say that you're fashionable? Would you follow trends at all?
No, I don't think so.
That's not quite your jam. You don't need to keep up with other people.
No. No.
No. Well, I suppose I could tell because
I ain't got the money for that. So.
Well, as it turns out, you might not need any money for it.
Oh, perfect.
The hot fashion trend, apparently, among trendy men who take their cues from Instagram, is dressing like your grandpa.
Hmm.
Which
Interesting.
I thought that's what hipsters were about in 2012. It didn't. I feel like it didn't even come full circle. It just never went away. And they're giving the credit to somebody else. Like, although I suppose hipsters were more kind of lumberjacky and 1800s European,
Gotcha.
weird mustaches
Oh, yeah.
and such, which are still
And the
around,
flannel
but
and
not.
whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not as.
Now everybody wears flannel, though.
That's true.
Or
Is
well,
this
I guess.
flannel? I guess this is more plaid.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. No, I guess I should say it for around here at least.
Yeah, well, I don't know that that's ever not in season. Like, ever since flannel was a thing, there's been flannel up here.
Mm-hmm.
And people are weird. Apparently this all started, though, because there's a book called Chinatown Pretty, which had a lot of photos of elderly men in the Chinatowns of America. Because, you know, every big town has their own, every big city has their own little Chinatown. And at the same time that this book was coming around, there was an elderly couple's Instagram account that went viral. So someone picked up the old guy's sense of style, and now we have folks in their 20s in clothes that their grandpas wear. And even major designers are getting in on cranking out old-fashioned or old-style looks. So it's probably the start of something, whether or not we were excited about it.
Interesting.
But then again, I look down at myself, and I don't know. What was this? Is like Abercrombie or no? That's an eagle, so that'd be American Eagle, right?
I believe so.
That hasn't been in fashion since 2006. I'm probably wrong. Same with Hollister. Does anybody wear Hollister anymore? That's a brand that I figured was never going to go away. I mean, when I was in high school.
Right.
And now, do you know anybody that wears Hollister? Do you wear Hollister?
No.
No, you don't.
No.
You just take your cues from Todd, don't you?
No.
You don't take your cues from Todd? You should. Everybody should.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Stick around. Things are going to be fun here on After Hours Radio. But right now, Hollywood Nights, Courses.
Living on the far side of town, sharing a dream with anyone. She's made it through heaven, she's made it through hell. It's just another story to tell. Have you ever felt you're missing the dream? Have you ever wished your life was like the movie on the screen? Filled with heartbreaks and fights through Hollywood nights. Making up a bar queen on the phone in the great big boulevard, the place she belongs. It's just another story she tells. Have you ever felt you're missing the dream? Have you ever wished your life was like the movie on the screen? Filled with heartbreaks and fights through Hollywood nights. Through Hollywood nights. Through Hollywood nights.
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011, After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
You say you wanna come over tonight. Yeah, you Wanna make up and make it right. When everybody's looking for something else they can do, we try to make it work this time. We had let go of our doubts. Let's make it matter, 'cause we will never ever come down. It looks like we made it. If your heart should break on the map of my mistakes, I'm here if you need me. Just keep on believing. If the sky should fall, I'll give you shelter through it all. You better believe it. I'm here if you need me, 'cause it's waiting there for you. We had to be bolder tonight. Yeah, we had to turn darkness into light. When everything we have done comes around, comes undone, we try to make it right this time. We just gotta make up our minds. Let's make it matter, 'cause we will never ever slow down. This time we will make it. If your heart should break on the map of my mistakes, I'm here if you need me. Just keep on believing. If the sky should fall, I'll give you shelter through it all. You better believe it. I'm here if you need me, 'cause it's waiting there for you. I'm waiting there for you. One love.
After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
Me or do you shimmer of light?
After Hours Radio. Dirty Chai Radio. That was weird. Let's try it again. For real this time. Are you ready, Kordell?
Yes.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. I think we got it. Kordell is with me here in the Dirty Chai studio.
Yes, I am.
And that was, what was that, Kordell? That was Clandestine. Get back in the game. I figured that'd make a decent comeback song, right?
Yeah, it was a good song.
I don't see why not. Anyway, Kordell.
Mm-hmm.
Kordell.
Ryan.
This is a thing that I came across.
Oh boy.
Yes. Do you hold grudges? I think we've touched on this before on the show, but I ask again: do you hold grudges?
No.
This guy.
We're back to this.
This is not a continuation of the Gilligan's Island theme
Okay,
song
that
saga.
guy. That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't think of.
No. This
Good.
this
Thank goodness. I don't know if I could-
other side of the states, near Buffalo, the guy really had a grudge against a former coworker.
Oh boy.
They had disagreements over union issues, and as you know, Kordell, those can be touchy. Those can be touchy subjects.
I believe it.
And well, he was caught after 3 years, during which he threw coffee cups and other garbage onto the coworker's lawn. Evaded identification, even by camera, and it took all the neighbors pitching in and staking out the streak, getting his license plate. And then the cops had to set up a trap, and eventually they nailed the guy. But just dumping garbage, basically. Whatever happened to letting stuff go? Would you ever... Haven't you seen Frozen? Frozen 2? I mean, there's more than one movie. You can get the point. Let it go. 3 years of coffee and stuff just in the...
I mean,
I understand you get into a habit of things and time just slips away, but that's a long time to hold a grudge. And a habit of leaving your garbage places.
yeah. I was
Why?
gonna say, like, I mean, I wouldn't want some guy leaving garbage all over my lawn either, though.
No, that's not...
But that's dedication
That is.
on both ends. I will
Are
say.
you saying that you're pretty impressed by his dedication to keep it up for 3 years?
Yeah.
Can't condone, but damn.
Yeah.
3 years of that.
Sneaky motherfucker.
I just can't understand why. It's one of those things, man. I can understand not liking somebody for 3 years, not like enjoying their presence or their company or the way that they work if it's a coworker, but to actively go out of your way to make not just an inconvenience, but a mess for someone. To what way? What are you gaining from that? I mean, I get sometimes there's things that you can't explain, but they make you happy. I'd like to think that we're above.
Littering.
Yeah,
as
making you
being
happy.
one of those, yes.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
It's
It's 2021, people. Come on.
yeah. Stop it. What is green about that? You're trying to
Exactly.
save. We're those.
It was Earth Day this week.
It
people,
was.
like, come on.
So I suppose that's a good thing
fitting
for
story,
yeah,
yeah.
for Earth Day. They finally got the guy. He's not going to be destroying the Earth anymore.
Hopefully.
Yeah, gotta preserve nature because nature is wild, man. Nature is wild. Get it? Do you get my joke? Do you get it? Do you get my joke? Let me know if you get my joke. Well, I also came across this. Speaking of wildlife, 71-year-old. That's a human, not a feral 71-year-old. A regular 71-year-old was a passenger in a car. This was in Florida, of course, in Daytona Beach on the highway I-95. She was injured as a passenger in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You know how?
I don't believe so.
Turtle flew through the windshield. She'll be okay, and so will the turtle.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah. Apparently, this isn't the first time it's happened. So, if you ever...
Flying turtles, you say?
I don't have any data on the amount of flying turtles or if they're just secluded to Florida, but we do have turtles here in Wisconsin. So if you're out and about...
We can't let them migrate. They must stay in Florida.
The Floridian flying turtle.
Keep the flying turtles. Ah!
Kordell, that was the ugly bird. You just knocked down the ugly bird.
It's not ugly. That's not very nice.
The ugly yellow bird. He's lived in the corner for a few months now, and you just like karate chopped him. What did he do to you? You're just as bad as the flying turtle.
Very nervous about the flying turtles migrating north, Ryan.
Right. What are you going to do if you're just driving around and
Sounds
all
like
of a
I'm
sudden,
gonna get hit in the head.
just like the ugly bird? What goes around comes around, Kordell. I'd be wary if these flying turtles make it here.
No kidding.
Or
I'm not going to Florida anytime soon, unfortunately.
for a variety of reasons, flying turtles being one of them on the list. I don't like the idea of flying. Well, actually, you don't hit many birds with your car. So occasionally you might. It can happen.
But it sounds like they're a lot better at avoiding cars than turtles.
Well, maybe this is... I mean, it has happened before, but maybe it's a rarity. Maybe they typically avoid roads. Maybe they're already in Wisconsin and we haven't seen them because they know better than to fly over the road.
God, I hope so.
If the chicken can make it across the road, surely a flying turtle can make it across the road.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah.
I got faith in the flying turtles. Are they flying snapping turtles though? Because that's bunk.
That'd be terrifying.
Like those painted turtles that are like harmless and like, that's all right.
Yeah.
A flying sea turtle?
That's a really big turtle.
You don't want that going through your window. That's going to do more damage than a turkey.
Yeah.
You ever hit a turkey?
No.
Don't hit a turkey. Don't. That could go right through. I've seen pictures, Kordell.
I believe it.
That'll ruin your morning. Think it's bad enough just because it's Monday. You hit a turkey on a Monday? Oh. Not just your day is ruined, but probably the next 2 weeks. You just hit a turkey. It's never happened to me, thank goodness. I think only animals that I've accidentally slaughtered with my car were... I don't know that I've hit a deer. Did I hit a deer? Kordell, did I hit a deer?
I don't know.
I ran over a chicken once.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. He was crossing... He didn't get to cross the road.
Accidentally. Well, still kind of... I ran over a rabbit one time.
I was just going to say, the saddest animal I ever ran over was a rabbit.
It was late at night. I could see the little guy, and he, ran like he was going to run in front.
Sure.
And then he, stopped in the middle of the road.
No!
And I was like, oh, okay. Like stopped out of my way, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Dude's going to let me go by. And so I just keep on driving, and right as I'm about to pass him, he goes, whoop!
No!
And I hit him, and I was like,
Oh, Kordell.
really?
Kordell.
Well, I couldn't do anything about it. He stepped right in front of me as I went to pass him. Dude.
It might be worse for you. You had the false hope that everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
My rabbit incident, all I saw was this white streak come shooting off the side of the road. I didn't even have time to think.
Yeah.
What was that? It was a rabbit. No. Oh, I was sad for my. Now I'm sad again, all over again.
It was pretty sad.
It was.
I think I hit a duck
More
once,
animals.
like a little duck.
What, you monster!
Dude.
You monster! I was run over by a pig once. Yeah.
Wow.
Takes some talent, but I did it. It was at the Polk County Fair. I don't remember the year, the 90s sometime. It was a different time in the 90s, right? The year started with a 1 instead of a 2. Everything was different. Even the rap. Speaking of, more Scrubs is where we're at in 2021. This is Panda Raps.
My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life wasn't any other way, but it's all side roads to nowhere, and I can find a map that seemed to mark my place. My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm walking, got no change. You still sticking here with me, yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you, thank you. I'm a scrub but you still love me, you love me. I'm a scrub but you still love me, you love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub but you still love me, you love me. I'm a scrub but you still love me, you love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm broke. Oh wait, shit, it's the second verse, right? I think it goes like, I've been stuck inside this pocket of debt, empty walls and stress. Gotta stop smoking the cess, I turn redundant. I'm I'm ignoring myself, can't stomach her dwelling. She steady telling me I'm the center of all my problems, but I can't complain, I ain't a man of my own. I'm 26, not home, I ain't grown, been wasting my way to progress. But at least I got your love on my back, steady making me laugh. For that, I gotta thank the Lord above us, cause you make me smile when my world look gray, make me laugh when my Santa is blue. My world's low pockets in these words I make. And yeah, I'm a scrub, but at least I got you. Yeah, at least I got you. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm a scrub, but you still love me, you love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me, you love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me, you love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me, you love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, cause if you're gonna leave me then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle, no, I just gotta know. If you're gonna leave me then just do it. Ooh. Let's be honest for a second, yeah, you're being over your head, babe. Cause there is no one other than me that can make you feel the way you feel when I hold you. I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, cause if
party. And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio is Kordell, and here we are. That was kind of a neat song. I don't believe there was any words to it. It was called Bear Hats, Smart Face.
I liked it.
I like the name of it. Smart.
Relaxing.
Yeah, Smart Face. That's not me, but I like the name. So, Kordell, have you ever done anything that you weren't supposed to, and you knew beforehand that you weren't supposed to do it? Like you were specifically, explicitly told, no, don't do this thing. But you did it anyway?
I was a child once, so yeah, probably.
Wait, when you were a child?
Probably.
Well,
probably.
A couple invited people to their wedding. This was at their place in Florida. They just had one small detail to iron out. Any guesses as to what that is?
No, I just
take a guess. How do you think this marriage is going to start?
Hit me with it.
Well, despite describing it as their dream home and estate, they did not own the house in which they were going to get married. And the cops had to come out and throw the groom and all the invitees off the property. Although he was not arrested. The house is for sale for $5.7 million. And
yeesh.
You might ask yourself, Kordell, how it came to be that the groom and the invitees were escorted off of this $5.7 million estate that he did not own? Well, as it turns out, he had come by, claimed to be interested in buying it, asked the owner to use the yard for his wedding, was told no, apparently did not take no for an answer, and then just, I don't know, assumed the house would be vacant, nobody would notice. Fun fact, it's a 16,313 square feet with 9 bedrooms, 15 bathrooms, a bowling alley, a theater. It's owned by an heir to a fortune earned by an early IHOP franchise. It's a lot of pancakes.
Yeah.
And that's the person who they decided they wanted to have their wedding at their house. I wonder what kind of house they live in.
I mean, it sounds like a nice house.
Right, but the bride and groom, like they don't live in the $5.7 million estate in Florida.
Obviously.
What? And why? How would you think nobody would notice? Did it say how many guests there were? There were a few. It doesn't say how many guests there are.
You really think that, like, on a property for sale at $5.7 million has no security on it in any way, shape, or form? Like, what were they thinking?
I have no idea. Like, and I mean, a neighborhood like that, you've got to think
the
that
house could have been vacant, but
there's still people around, isn't there?
Probably, but even if it was like a case where the backyard was somehow secluded from neighbors and whatnot,
yeah,
where you wouldn't be able to be seen from other people, you're telling me that a property of that value has no security. Like,
right, there's got to be at least cameras.
Ridiculous.
Right. And does it... I don't get the thought process there. Well, this is, speaking of weddings, this one it didn't happen in the United States. Taiwan. And under Taiwan laws, companies have to give employees 8 days of paid leave when they get married. When the law was written, nobody thought it necessary to put a limit on how many times you could take advantage of that. So one couple decided to jump right through that loophole, marrying 4 times and divorcing 3 in the space of 37 days, thus claiming 32 days of leave. The bank tried to fight it and got fined as a result. The fine was revoked because everyone agrees that the situation was obviously ridiculous. They might want to revisit that law.
I respect it.
And if there's the loophole, you might as well take it, right?
Right.
Married and divorced 4 times.
At that point, like...
Well, 4 and 3.
At that point, like, I feel like I would just come to an agreement with my partner. You know, we'll just, like, get married and divorced once a year, right? And then you just get an extra week of vacation.
Right.
I don't need it all the time, like, 4 times in 37 days like these people. But
what were they doing for those 32 days of leave? Like, were they just hanging out, filling out some papers in the morning and going out and doing whatever they wanted to the rest of the day?
Right.
you just wake up like,
I just imagine the end of the week comes and they just get done with whatever BS they had to deal with to get remarried again, and someone walking in the front door going, "Well, here's your divorce papers again, honey."
It's Sunday, time to file this stuff before the week starts.
Right.
They go off on this big adventure for 6 days, come back on Saturday, and
Yes.
relax a little bit, and then Sunday get back to filling out paperwork.
Yep.
Drop it off on Monday. Hit the road, Jack.
Why not?
Clever. It's
Why
clever.
Not?
That's
Why not?
Got to do something to keep yourself entertained, right? Hi. I've never taken advantage of a loophole, especially to get time off. I wouldn't ever do something like that. I can't understand where these guys are coming from. All I do, work. No breaks. No.
Never,
Solid.
ever.
I work for 23 hours, sleep for an hour, back at it every day.
Perfect.
Yep. 7 days a week, 8 days a week.
You know what they say? Yeah, you can sleep when you're dead, right?
That's right. You got plenty of time then. I mean, nothing really pressing you at the moment.
No.
Yeah. It's a good time to do some more paperwork, huh? Yeah, paperwork and sleep. You can do it all when you're dead.
Perfect.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know if it works quite that way. Blame it on my youth. Substance. Get it? Farewell, Milwaukee, indeed. This is Substance, though. Blame it on my youth. Farewell, Milwaukee was the CD that fell. Substance is the...
Yes.
You get it, Kordell? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I get it.
This is Blame It On My Youth. Substance. After Hours Radio.
Waiting for a sign to show me my way. The only point I reach is frustration. And then back again, then back again. Trying to see why I had to lie. Go around the moon with your heart and then back again, then back again. Hey, draw your arrow back. I just want you to fly me into the sky. I'll fall but never crack. Are you dreaming of love soon? Or are you still in your shadow? I know I didn't see the good between us, but tell you what, I've opened up my eyes and seen the truth. So you can blame it on my youth. Courage, no one seems to care that I lost it. You're the only one that's gonna tell me to go back again, give it one more chance. Blame it, one day I will see what it cost me. You're the only one that always trusted me, and that's all I need, my remedy. Hey, draw your arrow back. I just want you to fly me into the sky of all but never crack. Are you dreaming of love soon? Or are you still in your shadow? I know I didn't see the good between us. Yeah, I tell you what, I've opened up my eyes and seen. I've opened up my eyes and seen the truth. What have I to lose? I tell you what, I've opened up my eyes and seen the truth. Why don't you blame it on my youth? Are you dreaming of love soon? Or are you still in your shadow? Are you dreaming of love soon? Or are you still in your shadow? I know I didn't see the good between us. Yeah, so tell you what, I've opened up my eyes and seen the truth. Why don't you blame it on my youth?
After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining. After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
After Hours Radio on dirtychairadio.com. Name's Ryan Quinn, and I'm in the Dirty Chai studio with Kordell. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
We've been here a time or two.
Hello, Dirty Chai Cat. I will pet you.
You got you have a Dirty Chai Cat.
Yes.
Yes. I always love it when the Dirty Chai Cat comes to visit.
Yes, me too.
Is he being a pest? Looks like he's going to jump up. No, he decided not. Decided not to. Well,
not yet.
No. Well, last time we were talking, Kordell, we were talking about Taiwan. This time, the Czech Republic. Beer consumption, apparently. fell by a lot during the pandemic. You thought I was going to say the opposite, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Most of us are not in the Czech Republic, but the question is still there. Did you drink more or less during the pandemic?
I think less.
I'd say that that's probably true for me as well. Certainly
Yeah.
didn't go out.
Yep, didn't go out for quite a while. And like the first 2 months when I was stuck at home, I didn't really drink that often at home.
Do you drink energy drinks? I know it's not the same as alcohol, but
Not very often.
not
but
not very.
sometimes.
I noticed you had that.
I did have a Monster a little bit ago.
Yeah.
The coffee one.
How much is that about all that you'll drink though in a day? If you drink is just one.
Yeah.
A 21-year-old British man drank 4 energy drinks a day for about 2 years. Ended up getting kidney and heart failure for his efforts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of caffeine
Yeah.
and other things that they put in those energy drinks. That's
Drink some water, dude.
right. Right. It's pretty scary considering how so many people down so much
Oh, yeah.
of that stuff all the time without even thought.
Especially working, for my case, like working across numerous restaurants. Definitely a common thing.
Oh yeah, and waking up when I do, it'd be very. I'm a coffee guy.
You wake up early in the morning for sure.
I'm a coffee guy though,
Yeah.
and I just saw a study. Maybe I can find it here. That if you drink 2 to 3 or 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day,
Mm-hmm.
it's good for you. Helps keep you alert and things. I'll have to keep looking.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did think that was interesting because we've heard it goes both ways so many different times. You hear that coffee's good for you, coffee's bad for you. It's the caffeine. No, it's the
Right.
I don't know. I was just appreciative of the
Just trying to be awake, man.
right. I was appreciative of the coffee this week after I got my second dose of the vaccine.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Have you gotten vaccinated?
Yeah, I actually had my second one this week as well. I think about 2 days after you.
What
I got
would-
mine on Thursday, the 22nd.
So you're
That was my second one. So I'm all
you're caught up.
I got my vaccination done.
The day after I got it, see, I was worried. I had things to do after getting mine on Tuesday, and I was worried that right in the middle of it, I'd start to get lethargic, or you hear the horror stories about people having bad side effects.
Right.
And I made it through the rest of my day without issue, but that next day, oh my goodness.
I was so just exhausted all day.
Yeah. Let's see. I napped in the afternoon, I think, for 2-3 hours, and still was in bed before or about 10 o'clock. And just down, and I was so sore,
Mm-hmm.
and like got the opposite every other minute. I was cold or I was hot, and then I was sweating because the other minute had been hot, but now I'm
Right.
cold, so now I'm cold sweating, and then I'm back to
Right.
hot, and it was
Gross.
clammy. And I just kind of lived in the shower for a little bit. Like, I don't know what to do. No one can see me cry in here. No, it wasn't quite that bad. Not like the sunburn I got last summer. Oh. I don't know if it's good or bad to be in a bathtub after you get sunburned, but I lived in it. I lived in the bath. I just felt like a lobster
Yeah.
or a turtle. Careful, I'm going to fly through your windshield.
Yeah, don't come flying through my windshield, please.
Oh, can you imagine? I'd hate to go through a windshield. That'd be...
Yeah.
You ever had anything go through your windshield?
No.
That's good. I haven't either. Don't get me started on turkeys again. I saw that picture in like 2013, 2014, and it's been burned into my head. It's kind of neat looking. Poor poor girl. I think it was like a 16-year-old girl was on her way to school.
Oh no.
And she was fine. The turkey was not.
Oh.
It's just stuck in it. Can you imagine the sound a turkey makes if it doesn't die on impact?
Oh god.
Like it's just stuck in your windshield, staring you in the face.
Oh god.
What does a turkey scream like?
I feel like it would just be like a really loud, annoying, more high-pitched gobble.
Right.
Like a screeching gobble, maybe.
It would be, yeah. I just.
If, gobble.
That is not a
screech.
sound that I would like to.
No, it would be a horrible one, of course.
Yeah.
But
Just.
it would. That's what my guess would be.
Yeah. How did we get back on turkeys?
It was you, dude.
Who's controlling this ship? Who put this here? Why? Kicks Duckmaw.
want to feel alive.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Got me feeling like a drop in the sand, like a worm in the storm. A hungry hunger inside of me. I can't be reborn. I'm a monster, spreading hate, stealing time. I'm a monster, laying base when it's cloudy. Oh, pilgrim inside of me. Tell me, what's my remedy? I'm a fraud, call me a liar. A true psychopath, don't love me. Oh, when you're lost, take your trust. Yeah, that's me. Like an onion, I'll liberate your tears, your sweet passion, sweet fears. Oh, you're in good hands. They say I'm gentle, so don't be scared. I'm a monster. Every turn has its thrill. My game, my will. Pilgrim, don't let me, okay? No, I wanna be given the blame. Hold up, wait a minute, what you're talking about? Hold up, wait a minute, what you're talking about? Wanna be given the blame. I'm a fraud. 'Cause I'm a true psychopath. When you're lost, take your trust. That's me. That's so sick. I'm a fraud, call me a liar. A true psycho. I'm a fraud, call me a liar. A true psychopath, don't love me. Oh, when you're lost, take your trust. Yeah, that's me. Oh, that's me, that's me, that's me. 'Cause I'm a fraud. Call me a liar. A true psychopath.
After Hours Radio and Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. In the Dirty Chai studio with me, we've got Kordell.
Yeah.
As we approach the long burning 10 o'clock hour. Hey, don't forget, you can find us a whole bunch of different places. Keep up with us on social media, facebook.com/AHRadioWY. You can also find us on Twitter at AHRadioWY, Instagram, After Hours Radio WY. And Kordell, you can find our podcast a whole bunch of places.
Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. And shout out to your Alexa. And the ever famous Deezer.
Well, Kordell, there was panic.
Panic? What? Where? Why? Huh?
Krakow. Locals barring their windows, locking their doors. After reports of an unidentifiable creature lurking in the trees. In the trees, I tell you.
That does sound terrifying if your town's surrounded by trees.
Yes. They investigated. You know what they uncovered?
Sasquatch?
The creature was not a bird of prey, but rather a croissant.
What? Huh? Like the... What?
Yeah, it was a roll. A croissant. Likely thrown out of a window to feed birds.
I'm confused.
They saw a croissant in a tree, where there normally is not croissants.
Well, yeah. I don't think they grow on trees. Maybe
You got a croissant tree?
maybe in Krakow or wherever you said. Krakow.
Well,
But I've never seen a croissant tree. And they thought it was like a menacing animal?
They thought it was some sort... Yeah. Like...
Wow.
Yeah. They thought that maybe it was like a reptile or a bird.
What terrifying croissants do they have in Krakow?
I just came across a picture. I just found a picture.
Oh,
of it.
perfect. How menacing does it? It's just standing there. All menacing like.
There's a random hand coming into the camera.
What are you doing? What do you want?
That's creepier than a croissant in a tree. Ah.
There you go. Don't worry, people. We don't have menacing croissants over here.
No. I got it. Don't worry. That's good timing on my end, huh? I thought so. Now no one will ever know. Except for those that do. Anyway, this croissant, you know what it looks like?
Well, I know what croissants usually look like, but I don't think that I know what this one looks like.
Well, I saw the information. I'm thinking to myself, what's the size of a croissant? That's
right?
Like what? A hand, the size of a hand, like a handful. Like it's not real big.
No,
I can't see something that size freaking out an entire neighborhood.
You understand my confusion now.
This is a rather large croissant.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they make their croissants different in Krakow, but
maybe we just need to up our croissant game here in America.
That could be. But this croissant is... I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a growth coming out of the tree. It doesn't look like an animal.
Interesting.
And they shut down the neighborhood over this.
Wow.
It begs the question, though, Kordell. We are not without our own faults. What's the worst mistake of misidentification you've ever made? Like you thought a thing was a thing, and it turned out it was something else.
To be honest, it happens so regularly.
See, I'm prone to
I mistake things for things all the time.
I see sometimes deer when it's actually a mailbox when I'm driving.
Right, I was gonna say that's probably the most common one for
Yep.
me. Like while I'm driving,
Yep.
I'll see something and be like, "Oh man, I should watch out for that animal," and then
I think
it's
what
actually
happens
just the reflectors, or I'll think it's a car up ahead, but it's actually just the reflectors off their mail. I'm like, seriously?
Right. I'm more prone to not seeing things in general, like just being completely oblivious to their existence. And the strongest memory I have of an instance like that, and maybe you've heard this story before, was I was riding my bicycle and I ran into a boat. Takes some work, but it makes sense if you think about it. I didn't see the boat. Boats typically aren't on the road; they're typically in the water.
Right, but
So, yes,
it's a boat.
Yes, and
It's
it was
rather large.
and it was there, and I didn't see it.
It's rather large.
Well, it didn't change the fact. Now, I also was not looking ahead.
Yeah.
I was looking behind me as I
Yeah.
was biking. I was going by my friend's house, and I wanted to see if he was outside. He was not, but there was a boat, and I met it.
Darn.
Scraped up my pinky and knocked it off of the barrel that it was sitting on, but other than that, it was... Everything worked out.
Oh, man.
I did not pick it up and put it back on the... Yeah, no. I was small. I'm not going to do that. I think it might have been the same summer that I ran into a car door on my bicycle. My dad and a friend of mine were riding out on a bike ride and going by this parked car, and guy opens up his door right as I'm going by.
Yeah.
Bam! I hit him. Oops.
That's not really your fault, though.
No, that wasn't my fault. The opposite happened to my dad, he told me. I believe he was on a date. Could have been with my mother. I don't know. I don't know what year it happened. I forget the detail of the story. But they were downtown in Rice Lake, and just parked the car to go out, and opened up the door. Biker just flying.
Oh, he was the guy opening.
Yeah, he
up
opened.
the door.
He opened
Oh.
up. That's how they started their date.
Oh no!
And if I remember right, he went right through the window. It was rolled down, but he went through it.
Yeah.
I did not go through the window when I hit the door. I
No.
just fell over
Oh man.
to my left side, if I remember right. Not that detail is important, but I did it.
That's funny.
Stick around. We're going to go into the long-burning 10 o'clock hour, of course.
Come, let's find out. My intuition. make a stand, to expand.
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011, After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hay. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want to act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. Running through it with the young influence, adolescent presence, I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected, but the moves elusive, and I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winners when I know you're losing, so I work the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I had to pivot, shooting no bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper, cash, fuck a tax. That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, we get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got laugh on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't tryna grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna link, no time to waste. Facts, I need racks, paper, cash, fuck a tax, that's a joke. Tell them laugh, Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, forget a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got laugh on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't tryna grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna link, no time to waste.
Half talk, half music. 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
Even though we know better. the eye of the storm. She's our goddess. We won't keep our stories untold. Some little world is not young. You can't see it coming. We're all the second kind, and we know it. And fighting it, yeah. Some little world is not young. You can't see it coming. We're all the second kind, and we know it. Defying eye contact.
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Won't you step on it? Mr. Bus Driving Man, won't you step on it? I need to give some love to my baby. She still wants it.
Half talk, half music. 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
I'm a long, long way from home. It's a long, long road I'm on, and the angels hear me cry. They sing me a lullaby, a lullaby. There's a picture in my hand of a faded smiling man, and the angels see me cry. They sing me a lullaby, they sing me a lullaby. If you take these tears from me, been strong so long. See me moving on to a place I've known so long. And the angels see me try. They sing me a lullaby. Yeah, they sing me a lullaby. If you take these tears from me, I will never ask for anything. 'Cause the pain won't set us free. And I've been strong for so long. My old man had a one-track mind. Had a dream he was still alive. Everything that's inside of me is a gift that he gave to me. I'm gonna leave all the pain behind. Memories I can always find. Didn't break and I still believe. Part of him is a part of me. Angels, sing me a lullaby. Yeah, a lullaby. Won't you sing me a lullaby. Sing me a lullaby. Would you sing me a lullaby? Sing me a lullaby. Won't you sing me a lullaby? Sing me a lullaby. A lullaby.
Angels and Lullabies in the long burning 10 o'clock hour. It's After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Kordell's with me here in the Dirty Chai studios.
You betcha.
Still going strong? Strongly going?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
There's some sort of saying somewhere. My monitor went black. Oh, never mind. You never know what's going to happen with live radio, and sometimes your monitors go black. Mine did. I didn't know what to make of it. And now
Well.
things seem to be better. Things seem to be better. Kordell,
Yes.
now that I've got my monitor back and I can see things,
Mm-hmm.
have you heard what Taco Bell is doing?
Well, no, I don't think I have.
They're recycling hot sauce packets. Or they plan to try it out anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, Taco Bell is going to partner with a company that takes otherwise unrecyclable material, as in hot sauce packets, melts it down, and then just makes it into something else. Which I would fully expect is going to mean that Taco Bell is going to be selling something weird made from packets. You know, like, I don't know, what could you make out of the packets?
I don't know.
Like, a little figurine, maybe?
Yes, that's what
Like,
I want.
you get a little taco?
Yes.
A
Wait, what if they use it to make like something to hold your tacos.
A taco holder
Yeah.
made out of hot sauce packets.
Recycled.
Recycled hot sauce packets that are melted down. I could get down with that.
That'd
That
be
would
cool.
be, yeah, functional and doesn't create waste.
Taco Bell, hit us up. We got some good ideas.
They've outdone themselves again. Old Taco Bell.
Huh.
Leave it to the
Interesting.
corporations to save the planet, right? That's just who we need.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. That's as long as, you trust that the people that can do something are going to do something. The rest of us can just, kick back and not worry about it, right? That's how this all works.
Exactly.
It's a strange new world. Welcome to the future. Oh, Kordell, speaking of the future, have you heard about this thing that Amazon is doing?
I don't believe so. What's Amazon doing now?
It isn't brand new. They've been using it at select locations since last fall, but now they're expanding their pay-by-palm technology program to some Whole Foods markets near Seattle. That's near Seattle, so it's not anywhere near us, but the technology could reach us or the mainstream quicker than we realize.
What is it called?
Pay by palm.
Like
the palm of your hand. Not like that Palm PDA thing that was popular in the early 2000s, but like the palm of your hand.
Gotcha.
That's, yeah. I mean, we already use our Face ID and Touch ID, fingerprints.
Fingerprint, yeah.
Retina. Is it retina? I don't know what they do. Look at your eyeball.
Yeah.
So it's not all that different from paying with the palm of your hand, but it's still weird. The idea is like with, I don't know, do you use Apple Pay? Like with stuff like that, you can just kind of wave your thing in front of a thing.
I don't know. I've never used that.
I've never used it either. But the idea is you just wave your palm in front of the thing and it pays it for you. Weird.
I don't know if I like that.
Well, as it turns out, you don't even need the vaccine to get the 5G. You just pay by your palm. You can install it yourself. I wonder if they have an at-home kit.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's
coming to stores near you.
I feel like the horse left the barn long ago on the topic. We're going to be using our bodies to integrate with technology.
Yeah.
And there's not much we can do to stop that.
Right.
But we can complain about it until we're like, oh, that's neat, and try it out ourselves.
Kind of funny. I remember at least my parents kind of saying that like credit cards and debit cards would like get rid of like physical money in the future, but
yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't think
I think it's going to be us. Like it's going to be the fingerprints and the palm thing now.
Not to mention
I think that's going to get rid of all of it.
Not to mention
it could anyways.
You're going to have more than one form of currency to use.
Right.
Like with the crypto, you got some Dogecoin,
Dogecoin. The crypto thing is confusing enough as it is. That's gonna
right.
You're gonna have to deal with that eventually too.
I remember in
weird.
I don't know 2011 or so, I almost bought some Bitcoin just because like naive. Just I don't know. It seems cool. Kind of kicked myself for not doing that then. No point now, but back then,
right,
that'd have been life changing. And with the did you follow the GME stock thing at all?
Probably not.
Like people started buying a bunch of GameStop.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
And now Dogecoin is. Yeah. How do you say that? How do you say that, Kordell?
I think it's Dogecoin.
Dogecoin?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard it out loud. I've seen it a bunch and just tried to ignore it.
Yeah.
But apparently that's doing the same thing that GameStop did, right? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think I don't know.
And I guess that's not stocks, but
yeah, like investing on the internet thing is confusing, but
right. I feel like if you know what you're doing now, it's the best time to be doing it.
Right, yeah.
But I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah,
A personal advisor that I don't, or a personal financial advisor that I don't have to pay. That'd be nice.
Right. Yeah, I don't know enough about it to be able to do anything.
No. No. But would you pay with your palm if you could?
Not yet.
Not yet? You're not ready for that?
No. It's one of those I'm sure eventually I'll accept it. And
You're just not going to go there yet?
no, it's too early.
I'm kind of like you there. Like, I don't know. I don't use the eyeball thing for anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's weird. I just don't think of it because
Yeah.
drawing a pattern or typing in a PIN code or using a fingerprint is good enough. I don't need to.
Yeah.
How much more convenient can it get?
Right.
And that's the thing. Everything is so convenient already, but it could be more convenient. It always could be more
Just when
convenient.
you think it couldn't be.
Right. And that's the world that we're stepping into.
It's terrifying.
Speaking of, and I brought this up with the friend of the show, Stephanie, is Trump's Space Force going to become the real-life Star Trek? She said no.
Is it going to become a thing even?
I don't know.
We heard the whole thing about it, and then there was like, Netflix made that series for a minute there.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went kerploof.
It's still there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's still a thing.
Hmm.
I just don't know what they're doing. But they're there. NASA.
They're the Space Force. What do you mean you don't know what they're doing?
I don't know. There's a lot of space between me and them.
Right.
I know that NASA and SpaceX have been busy recently doing different launches of different things.
SpaceX is Elon Musk's thing, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
And,
they've been like doing some launches or something, right?
yeah. And then just this week, NASA flew a helicopter on Mars, remote controlled from Earth.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I remember seeing something about that on Reddit, maybe.
That's kind of neat. The future isn't so scary, just a little
That's
scary.
what we think.
Right. No More Will I Be Blue. The Wesley Cousins Band. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Today I got a call. My baby's coming home. Today I got a call. My baby's coming home. She didn't say when, she didn't say when, but at least I got her on the phone. I asked about a chance of her loving me again. Yes, I asked about the chance of her loving you believe it's true? Can you believe it's true? No more will I be lonesome. No more will I be blue. No more will I be lonesome. No more will I be blue.
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better. Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
Days of romantic prose and lilac wine. Nights out under the sky, watching stars align. Days of making sweet honey, Melissa. As warm as your breath on my chest, so calm. Now, baby, let the summer breeze carry us away. Let the summer breeze carry us away. Baby, to a place where the sun always shines
and all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Meet me where the meadows grow by the water hole. Lucid dreams of you and me. Sky high, busy life, I wanna leave. Oh, muscle tight, early light, cleanse down jaw. Say my name or say it twice. Shed this layer of overthinking. Oh, I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water. Let's go on the longest journey far away. See elephant out in the wild. Forget every word we've ever known. Sunrise, sunset, hopes and dreams and regret. Now it's all the same. Call me out from my shadow self. It's time I can tell. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water. We're not gonna wait, not gonna waste our time. We're not gonna stress, not gonna make a mess. Oh, no, I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. You wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. Wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water. Wicked drowning water.
After Hours Radio. On Dirty Chai Radio. Name is Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio is Kordell.
I'm
ready
here.
as ever.
I made it. Always paying attention.
Cordell, you are one, and I know this, you are one that is always on top of current events, and especially when it comes to, Hollywood stars and celebrities and what they know.
Do they know things? Let's find out.
You know what tonight is?
the Oscars.
It is the Oscars, and we've made it the entire show without even thinking about it once.
Y'all thought we forgot, huh?
It's been happening, and Kordell.
Yes.
After Hours has a Twitter, but I've got a personal Twitter, and I tweeted tonight. I tagged you in it.
Yeah, I did see that, and then I completely forgot to check my Twitter at all tonight.
Well, I rarely check my personal Twitter,
I'm bad
and the
at
fact that
checking
I
Twitter.
tweeted tonight and tagged you, it's a rarity. I don't usually do that. But
I was gonna say, I think I got the notification that says RJQ tweeted for the first time in a while. I was like, hey.
And I'd like to be more of a tweeter, but I just don't think my thoughts are worthy of the Twitterverse most of the time. So I don't.
I feel like Twitter's a pretty free place. I feel like everybody thinks the opposite of you. I wasn't sure how else to put it, but that's how everybody's just like, yeah, all my thoughts are on Twitter.
I feel like nobody follows me, so I mean, I got a couple hundred followers, so, but nobody ever likes my stuff. Nobody interacts with me on Twitter, so forget it. Every once in a while, though, I'll tweet.
We just haven't found our way into the right algorithms yet, Ron.
And I've been trying since 2009. I remember when I set up the Twitter account. That's how many years wasted trying to figure out Twitter. But I went on there tonight for the first time in a while, as you were notified, and I was hoping, maybe I could find something about a band that I follow, local music. I was looking for content for tonight's show, and the only thing that I could find was Oscars. Every tweet was about the damn Oscars. If there's anything that I care less about, it's the Golden Globes. But still, it's about Tide. Or maybe the Country Music Awards. It was so pointless to go on Twitter tonight.
I don't know why. I never have any interest in watching any of those award shows.
I'd like to.
At all.
I'd like to. I've got some old recordings of like the Academy Awards in 1944, and I've listened to those more times than I've watched any of the Oscars in recent years or any.
Yeah.
When I first got into radio, like they made a big deal. Your listeners care about the Oscars. Your listeners watch the Oscars, and you should talk about and all the award show. Like it was, spring is award show season. You talk about the award shows. I have neglected my duties ever since I left college. I just can't. I forget. I try. When I first started, I tried talking about it, but
yeah. I was gonna say, I think I almost brought up something about it earlier today, but I don't believe I ever did.
No, nobody in my world today has mentioned the Oscars once.
Yeah, none of my friends have, like, all week really mentioned it or anything either, so.
Nobody on social media until I went onto Twitter.
I probably honestly wouldn't have even known that it was going to happen today unless I was perusing the internet as hard as I was this morning.
So I think that a couple things have become apparent. Nobody in the Dirty Chai studio cares that
was aware that the Oscars were happening today.
And there are a lot of people that disagree with us. Or at least that's what social media leads me to believe.
There probably is someone or a lot of people that disagree with us, but you know what? I don't think I could care less. But I think it should be noted that I was reading into the
I would like to note,
bit.
though. I'd like to note, though, that what you said was grammatically correct. I don't think I could care less.
Right, I had to think about that one a little bit.
Right, but a lot of people would say I couldn't care less, and that would be grammatically incorrect, and you did it correctly. So, good job.
Thank you.
Anyway, you were saying?
There was a mention that the nomination field was very diverse this year, as opposed to previous years. I think
hashtag
it said,
Oscars so white.
For the first time, male for the best male actress of the year, I think white males were in the minority.
Yes.
Which good job for the Oscars.
Well,
but yeah, I mean, good job. I don't know.
It's a hard response to that hashtag Oscars so white that happened just a few years ago. Was that 2017? That
I don't even remember.
Maybe it was. I don't recall. Maybe that was just 2018
Let's recall
or 19.
how much we were just paying attention to this year's Oscars.
Right. Yeah, leave it to us.
I don't know. I just thought that was something that kind of put a smile on my face this morning.
Yeah, I read that earlier this week.
Through the internet, I was like, oh, that's cool.
I believe this is the most diverse Oscar ever.
Yep.
So, when you put your mind to it, you can make some progress, I suppose.
There's another thing, something like never mind. I don't remember exactly, and I don't want to missay it. So.
Well, that'll happen. That'll happen. In other news, Kordell.
Yes.
This is what I was going to give to you before we started talking about Oscars. In New Hampshire, there was an explosion. And if you try semi-hard, maybe even real hard, you can probably figure out what the cause of the explosion was.
I don't know. Was it an exploding porta potty?
No, that would be
that's
amazing, but it was not that.
I think I might have seen something. I didn't read into it, but is it somehow related to a gender reveal by chance?
It is a gender reveal party, and
I didn't read into details, so I don't know anything else.
It rocked several towns in southern New Hampshire earlier this week. Yeah.
So, what was it that exploded?
Well,
I know gender reveals have gotten a little crazy over the last few years. Like, chill out, people.
Right.
But what could this have possibly been?
Well,
you don't have
apparently
details.
the blast was so intense that it cracked the foundations of neighbors' homes.
What?
Knocked pictures off the wall. Some people even thought it was an earthquake in New Hampshire.
Yeah, no kidding.
There were no injuries reported, but police in Kingston, New Hampshire, say that the family revealed the gender of their baby at a quarry next to their home with permission from the business. So police are investigating property damage and could file charges in this case eventually.
Holy smokes.
The person who purchased and detonated the explosives, known as Tannernite, has turned himself into the police. So, all is well that ends well.
Why do you need Tannerite to reveal the gender of your freaking child?
Because it's a boy.
My God.
Congrats, it's a boy. Kaplow! Off to a great start.
Like I was saying earlier, gender reveals have gotten a little crazy over the last few years.
I've never understood the point of a gender reveal party. I do get the allure of waiting to find out between the couple that's having the baby.
Right.
Like I totally get and respect that you want to wait, but I don't know, when it comes to your baby, I haven't the slightest. Good for you.
Right.
You made a human. Its gender means not to me. Nothing.
I just. They are what they are, I guess. I don't have kids, so maybe I don't understand.
I've never been to a gender reveal party, and I hope that remains true.
Yeah.
I really do.
I'll send you my congrats. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. It is what it is. You do you.
At first I didn't think about it. At first I thought whatever, yeah. At first I thought I'd work around it. I'd work around it. But but you turned out to be so different. Yeah, you turned out to be nothing like them. I changed my mind and got behind it. I got behind it. I'll let you take my breath away. Pick me up like you're my aeroplane, aeroplane. You and me, you know, will never fade. Come on, baby, we got rules to break, rules to break. Keep cruising till we hit the morning, and then we do it all over again. We pass the reds, ignore the warnings, ignore the warnings. I'll let you take my breath away. Pick me up like you're my aeroplane, aeroplane. You and me, you know, will never fade. Come on, baby, we got rules to break, rules to break. You got what I need effortlessly. Let me know you want it. With you I can breathe, air goes so deep. Let me know, 'cause I can't lie. Let me know, 'cause I need you. I'd let you take my breath away. Pick me up like you're my aeroplane, aeroplane. You and me, you know, will never fade. Come on, baby, we got rules to break, rules to break. I'd let you take my breath away. Pick me up like you're my aeroplane, aeroplane. You and me, you know, will never fade. Come on, baby, we got rules to break, rules to break.
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011, After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
Imagine a perfect day, absolutely flowing.
I thought I had searched both without and within. I was looking to get wet, standing in the rain. Then you offered your umbrella and everything changed. Wait up, sundown, wait a while. I don't want this day to end. Wait up, sundown, wait a while before you let the night descend. Wait up, sundown, wait a while. Please make this moment last. Wait up, sundown, wait a while. No reason to be fast. Wait up, sundown, wait a while. I don't want this day to end. Wait up, sundown, wait a while. I don't want this day to end. Wait up, sundown, wait a while before the night descends. Oh, wait up, sundown, wait a while. There's no reason to be fast. So wait up, sundown, wait a while. Please let this moment last.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, we've got Kordell as we round out
Yeah.
the long burning 10 o'clock hour.
My favorite.
10:56 on a Sunday evening, Kordell. We've made it.
Man, it's almost bedtime.
It is almost bedtime. A slice of microwaved pizza,
Yes.
and I'm off to slumber. Maybe even 2 slices of microwaved pizza.
I might be in the same boat.
Yeah, there's something.
I got some leftover pizza at home.
Yeah, there's something delightful about
Pizza.
microwaved pizza, even.
Just pizza.
Yes, I sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, it's just like macaroni and cheese. Sometimes I crave the leftover. Like I've made macaroni and cheese with baked beans, by the way. You mix that together. Oh, delicious! And then. Like, you make a whole box of blue box macaroni. You make a big old can of beans. And you eat about half of what you make. Then you put the rest in the refrigerator overnight. Eat it for lunch. Or even breakfast the next day. And that's where it's at. That's where it's at. I've woken up craving leftover macaroni. And luckily, I had it. So, I was able to, cure the crave. Which is always good.
Yes, of course.
Yes. So, Kordell.
Yes.
As we get ready here to round out the long burning 10 o'clock hour, I want, oh my gosh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Oh, it stopped. Okay.
Okay.
Before we live radio, man, you never know. You think you have things queued up, and it doesn't work. Before we part ways tonight, I came across something quite a while ago now, and it just crossed my mind. And I thought this might be something that Kordell could appreciate. And I don't know that you've ever heard it before. At least this version. Have you heard the song Lean on Me?
It sounds familiar.
Well, I read once on the internet about this guy that got kicked out of a bar because, well, he was the DJ. And he kept playing Lean on Me over and over again.
Perfect.
But not the regular version.
Even better.
He played this version.
Perfect.
Which is just Homer
Even
Simpson.
Amazing.
Just saying dough.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.